The ancient mastery of ninjas is our topic today, as we're going to discuss The Last Ninja. 1, 2, and 3.
RetroKork.
The Last Ninja is about, what a surprise, the last one of the ninjas, a man called Armakuni. For 200 years, the Fujiwara clan reigned over Japan with an iron fist. Their cruel leadership led to common men and farmers leaving their homelands and retreating to the Togakura Mountains, where they established the Shadow Warriors, better known as ninja. 4 centuries later, the ninjutsu had established themselves as a force even a samurai feared, as their mastery of weaponcraft and mind control, gained by years of physical and mental training, ensured swift victories over their opponents. Kunitoki, the evil shogun of the Ashikaga clan, long envied the powers of the ninjutsu and would do anything to acquire their secret knowledge. To do so, he had sworn an oath to destroy the ninja. And his plan comes into play when the ninja do their yearly trip to the island of Lingfen to honor the shrine of the White Ninja, as well as study further with the use of the Koga Scrolls. Gathering old spirits from the netherworld, Kunitoki attacked while all the ninja were there. But little did he know that one sole ninja, going by the name of Armakuni, was left behind to protect the Bunkunkan shrine. Soon enough, Armakuni learned of the massacre and went to the island of Lingfen to both retrieve the Koga Scrolls as well as taking revenge. Boy, what a long introduction. But now you know what Kunitoki is capable of, at least in theory. For you see, The Last Ninja isn't really necessarily filled with obviously logical puzzles. That is especially true for the first game. Oh, and yeah, one standard disclaimer, I haven't been able to beat any of these games. Well, on my own, at least. I have to resort to, yeah. The items in the first Last Ninja are as follows. A pouch to store all the items you gather. You can carry around a clutch so that you can scale walls. The key to Kunitoki's palace on Lingfen. Gloves to protect you from poison thorns and other injuries. The nunchucks. A shuriken. A sword. A bamboo cane. An apple, which grants you an additional life. An amulet that isn't yours. Smoke bombs, a rose without a ways. Ooh, puzzle. A rope, some sleeping gas bottles, and finally, the Koga Scrolls. and the controls are actually a bit too complex for me to explain them in this video. So I'd suggest you trying to look it up either on the internet or in the manual. There is one negative thing I have obviously to address. Sometimes in this game you have to jump on exactly the right pixel or so it seems. This game was pretty popular, I'm not lying, selling over 750,000 units just for the Commodore 64 in Europe, and internationally spanning all systems, as it was ported to others. It had a release on it that broke the 2 million barrier. Quite impressive, and of course, a good reason to make a sequel. Last Ninja 2, Back with a Vengeance, takes place in contemporary New York City, where Goody Toki arrives by the use of a time portal of some sort. When Armakuni arrives through the same portal, Goody Toki already has established his place in New York and is de facto the ruler. Oh, and to add insult to injury, your weaponry is spread out all over New York City. You don't come with all your equipment. Even your nunchucks are taken apart. Oh, and since this is modern urban life, yeah, we don't eat apples anymore. We eat burgers. This game adds a few in-jokes to modern urban settings, such as adding Superman to some high-level scenes when you're on a balcony, people tossing out flower pots out of the windows. Oh, and the urban myth of the sewer crocodile, because you see, there are no fully grown crocodiles in the New York City sewer system. After you accomplished your task in New York, the waste of time and space carry you to the Palace of Mysteries in Tibet, where the evil Shogun Kunitoki tries to bribe you into joining his ranks. When that doesn't work, he attempts to corrupt the spirits of the ninjutsu. Earth, water, fire, wind, and void to do his bidding. This game is the first that incorporates the aspect of Bushido, the way of the warrior, as a power for you to use. Unfortunately, as some people already have pointed out, ninjas and Bushido doesn't always go together. This game goes more for puzzles than fighting, even though, yeah, you get to fight a lot. The items this time are the glove, which you have to turn into a climbing aid with some roof tileless nails, a staple to use defective ladders, bellows, an ingot, a key, some rope, your sword, some shuriken, the nunchucks, which you have to combine again this time, the potions, which this time give you additional lives, as well as a lot of other items you need to solve the puzzles. And to exit each shrine, you need the exit scroll. After this game, the series is over, at least for now. There have been discussions about a remake on Nintendo's consoles for the whole series, but so far I haven't gotten any word about that. seems this is a dead project. The first two Last Ninja games are currently available on the Virtual Console in the US and Europe for about probably 500 Wii points. Japan, since you don't have Commodore 64 titles, you're out of luck. The third Last Ninja originally was available at least on the European Virtual Console, but it was withdrawn due to a bug which froze the entire console after the last level was completed. At least that's what I heard. So that was the relatively brief overview of The Last Ninja. See you next time. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm going to talk about next time. Bomb Jack. Yeah, an arcade title again.